Alright, in this video we're going to be making an Afrobeat, Afro-Dancehall that will be in the vibe of Rema, Davido, Ruga, Wizkid, Burna Boy and the like. So let's jump straight into it. Alright, to begin with, let's adjust our BPM to 100. I'll be using this root preset from Keyscape, the LA custom chorus. We will do C major, all white keys. Select the 6, 1, 5, 4 notes of the scale. Turn them into chords by skipping each scale note twice. Skip and skip. It sounds a little bit boring to me as the chords hold for a bar, so let's switch up the rhythm. Don't get me wrong, there are tons of hit songs that played chord progression in this rhythm. Now we can duplicate the bass note and add the fifth, the upper note. We play it down an octave. Now the progression sounds smooth, a lot more fuller. Let's add a counter melody for smooth transitions. From here, all you want to do is humanize the melody. Alt plus R to randomize the velocity. Alt plus S to strum the notes. And lastly, Alt plus X to scale the level down and make it hit a lot more softer. From here, I want to create a guitar chords and then reverse it. So we copy same chord progression, take out the counter melody. Now you can't leave your guitar chords like this because it varies slightly from the structure of the piano chords. So what we'll do here is that we'll take out the fifth and then select the third, that's the middle note, and move them up an octave. This sounds okay, but with guitar chords, you want to strum the notes. Basically with the instrument, you strum the guitar strings, so replicate it on the VST. We do Alt plus S. Now this sounds a lot more better. I'll then layer it with this reverse effect. To make the one shot cut itself and do not bleed into other notes, on the envelope settings, turn everything down apart from the hold. From here, I'll render these two patterns as audio clip and reverse them. I'm turning off the effect on the master channel because I don't want the effect on my master to affect the rendering process. So you arm the master channel and do Alt plus R to render as audio clip. We then normalize and reverse. Now we can chop it up and line them up in order with our progression. Cut the low frequencies from the piano, it sounds too dense. Now we can add a vocal sample from Arcade. Make sure it's locked to the key of the song. In our case, we are working in C major. So here's what I came up with. Now with everything sounding smooth and glued together, we can add some drums. We can basically put the snare on the second and fourth beat. And a kick pattern like this. But let's do something different and unique. The kick, we can do something like this. And we can add some snare rolls here. Alt plus U to bring up the chopper. Now we add in percussions to interact rhythmically. Some hi-hat rolls. Always add swing about 15 to 20% to make the drums groove a lot more better. Alright, that's the foundation of the beat. Let's proceed to this arrangement and I'll show you what I've done and how I did it. We have an 8-bar intro. Added this bell one shot. It plays this simple pattern. For effect, reverb and then EQ with a low and high cut. And then the melody interact with this bell preset. By the way, the preset is from Purity. We have a synth bass. It's a one shot. It just plays the root note of the progression with some slides. For effect, our bass with the synth bass preset. To make any song arrangement more interesting, when the beat transitions or introduces new elements of the beat, add some ear candies like fills, rises or impact for more attention. In here, I've layered a drum fill with a crash. Now you can hear that instant impact. This brings us to the vocal chop. It's still the same vocal sample. Right click and edit in Slice X. And then you may have to chop it up to what you like and then delete what you don't like. So I finally settled on this. All you do is just dump the score into the piano roll and then create a unique pattern. But before you do that, make sure you declick in all regions, declick out all regions, and then perfect all regions so you don't get some clicks and pops. I finally settled on this pattern. For effect, EQ, reverb, and then a delay as a send return. Added this simple counter melody. And then I layered with multiple presets. If you look at the mixer channel, I slightly panned the instrument left and right, and then routed it into a bass track and added effects that affect all of them at once. So we have RC20, EQ, and then a compressor to glue everything together. For the verse, it's this tom that carries it. For effect, to bring out the tone and harmonics, we did our bass. Yeah, so that's it. Like always, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.